Lohorn and Fels jumping it up at center court. Mark Caguioa controls that leather. LA Tenorio gustong magmadali sa opening drive ng Barangay Ginebra. Caguioa threw a Lohorn pick with a pull up from the elbow. No go. Mamarildo keeps it alive and on that side of the basketball court. Mamaril to Ellis. He pulls up. Mama, doon sa shot clock yung bola. So no count on that bounce para dito kay Ellis. As Meyerhofer, pinasok agad, ano? Itong si Rico Meyerhofer, pinalitan kagad si Billy Mamaril.
And they're looking at matchups and they feel that Rico will be able to handle Sean Anthony.
How about Courtney Fels? Came in just last game para dito sa Tropang Textures, getting the scoring going dito sa loob ng MOA Arena. Lohorn gustong bumawi, gets those 2 points. What's your first impression of Courtney Fels?
Courtney Fels, we saw him in the last game. I believe it was against Air 21. A very long player, can create his own shot pretty easily because of his length. But one thing that we noticed, he actually had to guard someone at the post. He has a hard time when you play him at the 4 at tapos ang babantayan niya, pinopostehan siya.
Tenorio, stop and pop 3-pointer doesn't work. Ali peak para sa rebound. Castro looking to slice through. That floater is good para dito kay the Blur.
In this game, you're looking at guys that actually are trying to keep their MVP hopes alive. You have Jason Castro on one end and LA Tenorio para naman sa Barangay Ginebra.
Of course, Castro was the Philippine Cup Best Player of the Conference. Tenorio was the Commissioner's Cup BPC. At ang sinasabi nga, pagka nanalo ka na ng BPC, ibig sabihin, nominee ka na. Kung ano gawin mo sa third conference, kung sino mas makalayo, yun ang llamado sa habulan sa MVP.
Unless, of course, a non-BPC winner actually came out very strong in the third.
Peak. Trying to carve some space. His pass out, taken away by Ellis. Malalim na yung katlo ni Fels. Ellis jumps into the corner. Tenorio nakita si Meyerhofer. Lohorn looking to attack. Pinaalis pa ito si Ellis. Lohorn spinning away. Buto pa rin inabot dito kay Fels.
Very good help defense on the part of Fels. Para naman sa Barangay Ginebra, you want to be able to call a play out here. This one, kita natin straight isolation.
Nanakaw ang Ginebra. Tenorio to Meyerhofer. To tie the game at 4.
And mag-win this game. You have guys like Rico Meyerhofer as well as Ellis. You're going to be key to be able to put some depth dito sa Barangay Ginebra.
Bonacerdo lights it up from deep. First triple of the game. Lamang na 3 ang tropa. Tenorio looking for Caguioa. The reverse is bothered by Fels. Pero merong foul, so 2 shots parating para dito kay Mark.
And you like what Mark Caguioa is doing. Yes, binabantayan siya ng import, but he's remaining aggressive. Why? Because if you make the import play defense, that means that you're making him work on both ends of the court for 48 minutes. Hindi yung pag nandun siya sa kabila, on the defensive end, nagpapahinga siya.
Mark Caguioa scores his first point of the contest. Bitin yung pangalawa. Fels sky high for the rebound. Tumatakbo ang tropa. Fels shifting hands. Lalim lang niya doon si Ellis.
Yeah, but you gotta talk if you're Ellis and Mark Caguioa because there's a cross matchup because itong si Fels binabantayan ibang tao.
Nice pass, Meyerhofer to Lohorn. 4 na puntos na para dito kay Dior. Castro on the move, jumps it to the post. Anthony spinning away from Rico. Meyerhofer barking at the officials. The referee steaming. It might have been a flop. 4-point ball game in favor of Talk and Text. Tenorio wanting to bring them to within 1. Misses on that 3. Three-pointer is missed, but Anthony grabs that rebound over Meyerhofer. He is fouled on the follow attempt.
First team foul for Brgy every second.
Sideline inbound lamang para dito sa TNT. Castro didiskarte. Anthony will offer the pick. Jason, down low to Anthony, off the slide. Ali from the elbow. That's good.
That's just good ball movement on part of Talk and Text, really making the defense of Barangay Ginebra work.
Meyerhofer comes out to meet the pass. Kagiwa pulling underneath to Lohorn. Inabot siya ng foul ni Ali. First personal, napito dito kay Dior Lohorn at the line for 2 shots. Lohorn putting up nearly 31 points and 12 rebounds per ball game para dito sa Ginebra. Pero may mga nagsasabi na kailangan pa niya mag-extend pa kahit gano'n na kaganda mga numero.
Yeah, his numbers are really good para dito sa Ginebra, but then he's just not one of those imports that would dominate a game at certain points, in which I guess sometimes that would be really important. Remember, if you're a post-up guy, hindi katulad nung ibang mga wing na import natin, sa labas pa lang nag-aaral na sila, nag-set up na.
Peak had to gather himself. Pasok pa rin yung kanyang baseline, Jay. 4 na puntos din para sa kanya.
Now, right now, with those 2 jumpers, Lohorn is going to have to slide out or move out to defend Ali Peak.
Meyerhofer hanging in the air. Wala. Kagiwa is there to clean it up.
One of the better rebounds para sa Barangay Ginebra is Mark Kagiwa. He's the one that does the scoring, and he's also one of the better rebounders from that guard spot, actually for the entire team.
Tenorio on the move, looking for Ellis on the run. Fels breaks it up. Merong foul. Speaking of the rebounding guards, outside of Dior Lohorn, yung rebounding, wala masyado nakukuha Ginebra mula sa front line nila. It is actually Kagiwa and Tenorio averaging more than 6 boards per game.
Slip ball slipped in the hands of Mark Kagiwa there. Well, going back to your point, that's why you just have to give credit to both Mark and LA, because despite them, having to score and create, rebound pa rin sila.
Tenorio, this time using 2 pump fakes for the layup. Just like that, Barangay Ginebra is within 2. Big hands off, papunta kay Castro. Lohorn shuts the door. Kick out pass taken away by Tenorio. It's going to be a 3-on-1. LA to Kagiwa. Tabla ang ating labanan.
See there, just the creativity of LA, both ends. Siya na yung nakakuha ng steal and then able to give the pass to Mark Kagiwa.
LA Tenorio leading everybody in assists dito sa Governor's Cup, averaging nearly 10 per ball game. Fels though finding Castro, overshoots that 3. Rebound battle, Fonasher at Anthony nag-agawan pa doon. Fonasher will troop the line.
Mogu, we talked about the defense of LA earlier, but also here, first it is creating your own shot because you have to be a main threat, and then after, creating for others. So far, LA Tenorio with the points and also the assists. Already 3 assists para dito kay LA.
Alapag checking into the game for the first time. Pero bago pa siya makalaro, meron muna tayong timeout.
Stressful ever. There are times that he needs to be a scorer, pero meron din namang mga panahon na gusto niyang tumulong sa kanyang mga teammates. He's very frustrated because his team lacks fluidity and team basketball. At dahil dyan, kinausap niya ang kanilang high-scoring import at sinabing silang mga locals ay dapat tutulong din naman. Balik sa inyo, Magu.
Thank you, Sel. Ito po si Sel at si Aaron na tayo din. Nagkaroon, nag-videoking agad. Walang boses, ha? 16-15 is the score. Talk and text for the 1-point lead. Marami del Deo Campo ay pinasok na rin dito ni Coach Norman Black. Makakasama itong sina Ferriols, Fonasher, Alapag, and Fels. Tenorio may tangan ng bola. He goes underneath to Lohorn. Dalawa kalaban. Walang problema. Tutungo pa sa ating free throw line for a bonus.
DR Lohorn having another excellent first quarter. That's already 8 points para sa kanya. And of course, good eye again on the part of LA to set him up.
Lohorn completes that 3-point play. Unang tikim ng lamang para dito sa Barangay Ginebra after being down by as much as 6 earlier on. De Ocampo to Fels. Natumba si Ellis. De Ocampo loses control. Nagulat si RDO. Nasa mabuti kang kamay. Kagiwa attacking from the left, gets the finger roll.
And again, he remains in that mode. You gotta attack that import. He's already got 7 points, so he's had success dun sa import ng token text. At yung maganda dun nga, pinahihirapan niya on both ends.
Bells against Ellis. They go to Alapag. Couldn't get rid of Tenorio. Ranida lines it up. Couldn't send it home. Low horn over to Tenorio. LA do a huge pick. Low horn sliding. Now he gets the pass. Low horn's in trouble. He is fouled. Reyes likewise back in the fold para dito sa Tropang Dexters. Bukod doon sa mga Gilas players nila na pwede natin sabing na fatigue because of their service to the country, si Ryan Reyes, yung isang sinasandalan nila, na-injured din. Early in their campaign as Ellis with a getaway.
Offense of Ginebra humming at here in the first quarter.
22-16, nataplan na nila yung biggest lead of the game. Naitinayo ng tropa, Feriol sa ilalim. Baliktad yung Vectus, Mamaril for the board. Oh! Chris Ellis failing to catch that rock. Coach Ato Agustindo and manager Al Francis Chua.
Wow.
Mental lapse then on the part of the Tropang Dexters.
Unforced turnover.
And Coach Norman wanting to talk things over. Kulang sa focus eh. Yung kanyang tropa, let's see how they do.
Ginebra in a 13-1 run pagkatapos magkaroon ng malaking kalamangan ng token text.
Tenorio looking for Lowhorn. He touches it out. Kagiwa takes the three, drops it off. Lowhorn will have to earn his 2 points from the line.
Nice. Actually make that a three-man game between Tenorio, Kagiwa, as well as Lowhorn. Just a little triangle right there on that side. And they're able to pass that ball around and not really giving that defense a chance to react quick enough.
Lowhorn now in double digits, 10 points in total. As we go back to Salguevara.
41 big points in the last game for Dio Lowhorn meant that against all odds, he will really muscle his way to score. Pero he is willing enough to adjust his game and give some to the locals kung di na talaga kayang pilitan. And he will also want to play defense rather because Coach Ato Agustin wants him to be more intimidating in the paint. Magu?
Thank you, Sal. Those 41 were a PBA career high para dito kay Dior. As Ranidel Del Campo gets 2 of those right back. Tusok pa sa ating line for a bonus charity.
Ranidel Del Campo, just the king of footwork right there, able to turn around just so cleanly. Going back to yung sinabi mo, Magu, kanina regarding the big men of Barangay Ginebra having trouble rebounding. And I guess that's where mamimiss mo rin. Ito si Japet Aguilar para sa Barangay Ginebra. Could be that guy that would give them about 7 rebounds at least.
In his 3 games with Barangay Ginebra, ito si Japet Aguilar actually averaged 7 points and 6 boards. As Dior Lowhorn connects from the outside. Kirby Raimundo nagbalik na rin para sa Ginebra last time around. Played 6 minutes, did not score pero came up with 4 rebounds, Jason. Ranidel sa ilalim, shoots over Dior.
You know, the problem is, Billy Mamarill's getting caught on that screen. He's showing, tapos hindi niya iniiwan si Jimmy Alapag. That's why LA, naiipit naman siya kay Ranidel. Ranidel just goes straight to the post and has that chance na gumagalaw siya.
Away from play, may nasilip na foul. And looks like it's going to go against Mamaril. Second personal foul on Billy. Pagkakataon ng Tropang Texters.
See right there, that first screen works. When it's, if you can run that again, you're going to see that the first screen actually works. And Ginebra is able to play defense on it because Lowhorn is showing hard tapos umaalis siya. The problem is, pag tumating na kay Billy Mamaril, once he shows, he's not quick enough to go back to his man. And that's when Jimmy makes that decision either to take the shot or find Ranidel.
Jimmy Alapag fouled in the act. Pangatlong personal foul dyan para dito kay Mamaril. Here we go, Jason.
This is actually Barangay Ginebra on offense earlier. This is the offensive foul.
Yun yung offensive foul nga natin ni Mamaril.
For Billy Mamaril.
Alapag takes Talk and Text to within 2 points, 26-24. Wala na po 3 minuto natitira. Tenorio puts 2 right up sa kabilang dulo.
Right now, para sa Barangay Ginebra, Tenorio, Kagiwa, and Lowhorn, they're the guys na talaga nagbubuhat dito para sa kanilang kutonan.
Bells in traffic, gets it out to Reyes. Alapag on the move, lines up a 3. Air ball para kay Jimmy. Ranidel saving it. Mananatili possession dito sa tropa, pero 5 segundo na lang ang natitira sa kanilang shot clock.
Ellis goes off right now for Mac Barangay, but he actually played very good defense on Fells.
Fells in motion. Talkitex has to go. Ranidel first. Para kay El para sa board. Tenorio through a low horn pick. Gives it back out to Dior. Para kay El, bagong pasok, aatake. Nasaraduhan ng pito. Here's Meyerhofer spinning away, finishing with a left. Nilawalang ng ring. 2-minute warning ng ating opening frame. Fells trying to do it by his lonesome, gets his 2 points.
Mismatch there, binasa ni Fells. Nakita niya, Lowhorn ang bumabantay sa kanya, does not have the lateral quickness para sa depensa.
Meyerhofer surveys the floor. Hang upon a minute and a half remaining in this first quarter. Barakael, handoff. Tenorio with a teardrop. Ferrios will clear it as he crashes to the floor. Meyerhofer whistled for his second personal foul. So namomroblema na naman ang frontline dito ng Ginebra. Mamaril already on the bench with 3. Meyerhofer picked up his second.
That's a depleted front line and undersized front line para sa Ginebra.
JJ Helfbrand now on the floor. Pinalitan muna si Tenorio. Ferrios attacking Lowhorn. Ferrios up and under. Trying to go glass. Harvey carries there to clean it up. Tied at 28 sa ika-4 na pagkakataon na itong deadlock na to. Away from play, meron na namang foul. This time looks like it goes against Talk and Text.
Was your foul protecting John Ferrios, penalty, that's exciting.
Ferrios ang napituhan dito.
2 free throws, back by the hand.
Dahil penalty na, magkabilang koponan. 2 shots para kay Barakael.
Subdivision, William Wilson for Dior Lowhorn, Larry Fisher for Ryan Reyes.
So with less than a minute remaining in this opening quarter, pinagpahinga na muna ni Coach Ato si Dior Lowhorn. And the 71% free throw shooter goes 2 for 2. Dalawa na naman ang abante ng Ginebra. Alapag 2. John Ferrios. Nice slide coming from Bisoy.
Well, the big men of Talk and Text really helping out the cause, especially yung mga locals. John Ferrios, Harvey Carey had some points as well. Ronnie Bell, all of them at the paint.
At kung akala mo, Jason, yung first game natin high scoring, kita mo naman 30-30 na rin ang score dito. Talagang Super Bowl Sunday tayo dito sa loob ng MOA Arena. Alapag wasting away the time. May mga 3.5 second differential ang quarter clock and shot clock. Jimmy goes glass. No. Carey had a hand on it. Natapik ni Meyerhofer palabas.
Substitution, Aaron Allen for Courtney Fells.
Pinagpahinga na rin ni Coach Norman naman. Etong si Courtney Fells. 6.3 seconds for Talkitex to try and come up with a shot. Ferrios back over to Alapag. 3 to shoot. Larry lines it up. No go. Rebound battle. Wilson prevails and that'll do it for the first 12 minutes of action. Tapla ang ating labanan sa 30. L.A. Tenorio was all over the floor para dito sa Barangay Ginebra. Pero itong Courtney Fells talagang scoring machine ang dating. Para sa tropa, Dior Lowhorn di rin naman magpapahuli. Kaya naging tabla ang ating labanan.